is not a good way to start this video. So what is up, peeps? I know, honestly guys, I really want to apologize for the delay between these videos. I was still new to this and I did not know how I had to email Rooster Teeth and let them know what video I was doing, and also the dispute, because like my videos kept getting blocked up on here. So I'm still figuring that out, but trust me, I will get these videos up ASAP. Guys, it is actually snowing over here and it's freezing in the house, so if you hear a heater sound going on or air sound ventilating, I apologize for that because it's actually freezing and I am sick, if you can't kind of hear it. So I'm just swell. And also my hair is purple. This is my real hair. So that was a little fun and adventurous. My birthday also had just passed not too long ago.
It's your birthday, girl. It's your birthday. It's your birthday, girl. It's your birthday.
Honestly, it was a blast. I had a lot of fun. I had a small party at the sugar factory over in Virginia. It was a lot of fun. And so without further ado and me talking your ears off, let's start this reaction. Oh, and by the way guys, if you hear me sniffle and sneeze and my nose is running, I am so sorry. Like, honestly, I was a lot worse yesterday, but I am getting better. So let's go ahead and get this started. Intro never told.
Locked away by her cruel father, Salem was a girl who desired but one thing: freedom. She lived in a time when kings and their kingdoms were plentiful, when men and women were capable of greatness, and magic was a gift from the gods that all could wield. And yet there she sat within her tower.
What is this?
Until one day, a legendary hero came to brave the challenges within the tower's walls. The people of the lands knew him as Ozma. Unlike those who had come before, this warrior was not driven by the prize of the young maiden's hand. He fought only for righteousness, and his pure heart and courageous soul prevailed.
Oh goodness. Don't tell me they were a thing!
The wretched fortress. And yet, something bound them together. Ozma had been ready to give his life for justice countless times.
Oh my god.
But now saw a woman worth saving it for. And Salem, to her surprise, found her freedom not in the outside world she had yearned for, but in the eyes of the man that had saved her. So, where should we go now?
Wherever you'd like.
The two fell deeply in love.
Wow.
Adventures around the world.
Ozpin, what the hell did you do to her?
was what should have been. Ozma, the infallible hero of legend, fell ill, and where all of the beasts and blades of the world had fallen short, a single sickness prevailed. How could the gods let this happen? The gods, brothers of light and darkness, creation and destruction. Salem prayed they would see the injustice that had befallen her love and make things right. The domain of light was a sacred place. It was here the elder brother dwelled beside his fountain of life and creation. It was here where mankind would fall to ruin.
Okay. Is this the god of light? Wow.
Please. Please bring him back to me.
I understand your pain, but you demand of me that which I cannot make so. Life and death are part of a delicate balance.
So, you won't do it then?
To disrupt the cycle of...
That's not fair.
Uh-oh.
That's not fair!
Let him rest.
I think I'm starting to get a clearer picture here of what's going on.
No. The god of darkness.
Is this
None
where she
dared to enter
lives?
his home, as men knew what monstrosities emerged from his blackened pools of annihilation. And so you must understand the Dark Lord's surprise when he found a lone woman kneeling before him.
Okay, wow. Hi. Okay, this is
Salem understood it well.
real creepy.
She told him of her loss, and professed that she knew only he could answer her prayers, all while careful to make no mention of his elder.
Rise, child, and let your faith in me be rewarded.
Just like that.
Where am I? What is this? Where am I?
Okay. Everything's going to be okay.
Oh god. Oh god.
What have you done?
I have done what I please, brother. You may bask in the powers of creation, but you do not own them.
This is not creation.
Do not lecture me.
I will do what I must to maintain order.
So, is this where he's...
No! No! What did you do? Bring him back!
You dare enter my domain and show such disrespect!
Ozma!
I am abiding by the rules we agreed upon.
Rules that I now see work ever in your favor. And yet the immortal comes
Whoa.
and pray at my feet before your own. So do you arise to lay your judgment upon me.
That is a badass dragon.
Have our differences, but I have not come here with the aim to control you. The same, however, cannot be said for her.
This woman came to you only after I denied her pleas. Pleas that would have disrupted the balance that you and I created. Together.
Then it seems I owe you an apology. Allow me to correct my mistake.
What and how?
You monsters! Give him back to me! Give him back!
What is happening right now?
When you first came to me, I did pity you. But it is clear now that your selfishness and arrogance have led you astray.
What did you do to me?
I have made you immortal.
Immortal?
You cannot die. You cannot be with your beloved. So long as this world turns,
You shall walk its face.
Oh, that's messed up.
You must learn the importance of life and death. Only then may you rest.
Clearly that's not in her future anytime soon.
Her fruitless attempts to reunite with Ozma eventually became nothing more than acts of spite and defiance against the gods. Perhaps the gods were not as powerful as they seemed. She had lied to them, turned them against one another. They were fallible. If she were to turn humanity against light and darkness, she could rid herself of their curse. Or at the very least,
Is that her mentality of
she
it?
could make them suffer. Salem traveled from one kingdom to another, telling tales of how she stole immortality from the gods, welcomed any swordsman to cut her down, and demonstrated her powers. With the kings and queens in awe, she pulled them deeper into her skin. She painted them pictures of a time when they would no longer have to watch their loved ones wither and die, when they could claim the powers of their creators for themselves, and in turn perfect their own design. All they needed to do was destroy their old masters. The gods had hoped that Salem would learn from her eternal curse, and she did. She learned that the hearts of men are easily swayed.
Wow.
Has led you down this path.
Cursed one. Well,
my own gift to them, used against me.
whoa. What just happened? He just, whoa, wow.
You thought there was no greater punishment we could bestow upon you.
I'll come back. I'll tell the rest of the world of this massacre. Build a new army.
You do not understand. There is no one left. You are all that remains of humanity.
This planet was a beautiful experiment, but it is merely a remnant of what it once was. You will learn from its failure. I hope that you will learn from yours.
No. You
They're
can't
leaving
leave.
now.
You can't leave. Come back.
Still demanding things of your creators.
Oh my god. That's how the moon became Are you kidding me?
Salem was alone. She cursed the gods. She cursed the universe.
Was it all worth it?
Everything but herself. She wandered the face of the planet, awaiting a death that would never come, until fate led her back to the land of darkness. This was it. This had to be it. The brothers Grimm, the pools of black that continued to give rise to horrific nightmares. If the fountain of life granted her immortality, then surely the pools of Grimm would finally take it away. She was wrong. This force of pure destruction could not destroy a being of infinite life. Instead, it created a being of infinite life with a desire for pure destruction.
Wow.
And in time, she would find her adversary.
So...
Ozma.
Where am I?
We are between realms. I'm afraid a tragedy has befallen your home at the hands of my brother. We have chosen to depart this world, but in our absence, I would like to offer you the chance to return to it.
I don't understand.
Mankind is no more, yet your world remains, and in time, your kind will grow to walk its face once again. However, without our presence, they will be but a fraction of what they once were. Creation, destruction, choice, and knowledge were the ideals upon which humanity was made.
They each have a different shape.
Now, and leave them behind with the hope that you will learn to remake yourselves. If brought together, these four relics will summon my brother and I back to your world, and humanity will be judged. If your kind has learned to live in harmony with one another and set aside their differences, then we shall once again live among you, and humanity will be made whole again. But if your kind is unchanged, if you demand our blessings while still fighting amongst yourselves, then man will be found irredeemable, and your world will be wiped from existence.
Oh my god.
Until your task is complete, you will reincarnate, but in a manner that ensures you are never alone.
I'm sorry, but that world just isn't as dear to me without her. If I may, I'd rather return to the afterlife to see Salem.
You will not find her there.
Oh, this is heartbreaking.
She isn't gone.
Salem lives, but the woman you hold dear in your memories is gone. Heed this warning. Where you seek comfort, you will only find pain. So, will you...
I'll do it.
Very well. Our creation rests within your hands.
And so, Ozma was reborn.
Where am I?
Thank you. Please, tell me your name. Who are you?
I didn't know.
Ozma had found himself in a world completely unfamiliar to him. Cities looked different. Creatures known as the Faunus bore fangs and claws and were locked away in cages.
Where do they come
And
from?
without the blessing of the gods, no one could perform magic like mankind was once capable of. No one but himself and a woman known as the Witch.
The who?
During his years of travel, he heard the same frightened whispers that spoke of a terrifying sorceress who commanded dark powers in the wilds among the beasts and monsters. Ozma was convinced that this witch was Salem, and decided he needed to see what she had become.
Okay.
Call it magic or call it something stronger, but in that moment, the two knew exactly who it was that stood before them.
What do we do now?
Whatever we like. As Salem and Ozma recounted the events which had brought them back together, each withheld parts of their story. Salem, fearing Ozma would reject her, blamed the end of the world on the gods. Ozma, still unsure of where the truth lay, kept his task and the relics a secret. Though time passed and all seemed well, Ozma's conversation with the god of light still lingered in his mind. He had found happiness, but humanity seemed more divided than ever before.
Are you surprised? This world is quite literally godless. These humans have no one to guide.
It's so creepy!
Perhaps that's all they need.
What are you saying?
We could become gods of this world. Our
Oh,
powers surpass all others. Our souls transcend death. We can mold these lands into whatever we want, what you want. Create the paradise that the old gods could not.
The hearts of men are easily swayed.
Okay. You tried it. Well.
The two amassed a following. That following grew into a prosperous kingdom. And at the head of that kingdom blossomed a family.
They had kids? Oh my...
Are we sure this is right?
You said we needed to bring humanity together. In order to do that, we have to spread our word and destroy those who will deny it.
What are we doing?
Oh boy.
This isn't what he asked of me.
What did you say?
Oh jeez.
Mother! Father! Look!
It was a miracle. Their children could perform magic. But what should have been a joyous occasion was short-lived.
So what happened to
Ozma
them?
told Salem everything. The true reason the god of light had brought him back.
Oh,
The
jeez.
relics that lay scattered around the world. And the day of judgment he had been told to prepare for.
Don't you see? None of that matters anymore. Why spend our lives trying to redeem these humans when we can replace them with what they could never be?
Well, this is where we have our turnaround.
Mommy?
Oh god.
thus began a long and painful cycle of death and rebirth for Ozma. Some lives were spent in mourning. Many were spent attempting to forget it all. But no matter what, his mind would eventually turn back to the task he had been burdened with. And as the centuries went on, Ozma began to learn the importance of living with the souls with which he had been paired. But no matter where or how he lived, her presence was always felt. If humanity were ever to stand a chance of being united, one thing was clear.
He had to destroy Salem.
Knowing he could never rid the world of her through any mortal means, Ozma sought out the power of the relics. Armed with my knowledge, he believed he could fulfill his promise to the God of Light.
Where are the other relics?
He asked me his questions,
What powers do they possess?
and though I gave him my answers,
How do I destroy Salem?
not all of them were to his liking. You can't.
What gives? Oh man, this episode was heartbreaking. Wow. I forgot I had these in my ear. Just wow. Oh goodness, sorry guys. I need a minute to just process this whole thing. Gosh. Okay. Back again. Wow. I am not gonna lie, that was heartbreaking. I actually got a little, almost felt a little teary-eyed during that episode. Just... wow. That was really depressing. Wow, so you can't kill Salem. And she looks like that she's too far gone in this whole, her little evil path down this spiteful road. So, now what? My goodness, now I'm starting to feel Ozpin's pain. That is really depressing. Just living all those years, trying to forget about her and then coming back. The fact that their kids died in all that mess. Oh man, that was really, really upsetting. Now I guess I understand why, I don't know, he's been acting like that, because honestly, that's a knife into the heart. Just, ooh, wow. The fact how she actually tried to get both gods to turn on each other was really something. Like, she was real greedy, like, girl, that's life. You're gonna ask for somebody to come back. I'm pretty sure tons of people would give anything to see their loved ones again, but we can't. It's not how the world works. But just, jeez, she got so greedy and just so swallowed up in anger and hatred that she would just go to those extremes. Literally had humanity wiped out altogether. But Jesus, just going back to Ozpin, that's a lot of pressure on him. If all 4 relics are collected, the gods will come back. They could either be wiped out from the face of the planet, or humanity will be spared. That's a real heavy ending to just see, because obviously that can't happen while Salem's still around. But oh my gosh, the dragons that they turned into was, I'll admit, pretty badass. And if some of you guys don't know, I am a weeb for dragons, so a little bit of side info about me there. They never really explained what happened to the kids though, and they say they can use magic, so could one possibly have still been alive and carried the trust? I don't know. I'm just throwing out a theory out there. Can one possibly like survived and carry on a bloodline down the road? Because they never said what happened to them. Even though it looked like that they were all girls. I think they were all girls. They're all wearing dresses, it looks like. I don't know, but they're just, oh my gosh, they were so adorable. Damn it, Salem, why'd you have to go rogue? Didn't know how to deal with emotions being all alone in that tower, I guess. Not for everyone. Oh man. That was a good amount to take in. Just always something. And only episode 3. Like, seriously. Who would have thought all of that would have been hidden from this whole time? Like, RWBY has definitely been a game changer. Like, sometimes I think back all the way to the episode, like the very first episode of RWBY. Never in a million years would I have expected something like this to be hidden. Like, I expected something pretty big, but that was huge to be incorporate into the show. Just a lot of information. Sweet. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed today's reaction. Sorry about the little side, like, I think towards, like, midway of the video, it looked like a cut, but, that's because my camera cuts out after 20 minutes. I'm using a DSLR. I don't have a real film camera yet, but I will hopefully get one of those sooner or later. But anyway, thank you guys again for watching, and see you again on episode 4. Thanks again.